Welcome to World Icons and Travel. Today, we journey back to the heart of the Roman Republic and the dawn of the Roman Empire to explore the extraordinary life of Gaius Julius Caesar. From his aristocratic beginnings and daring military campaigns to his transformative political reforms and tragic assassination, we'll trace his footsteps across the vast landscapes of the ancient world. Join us as we delve into the history, geography, and enduring legacy of one of history's most compelling figures. Early life and political ascent. Forging a path in the Republic, Gaius Julius Caesar was born into a patrician family in Rome in 100 BC or possibly 102 BC. Explore maps of ancient Rome and the Italian peninsula. Though his family, the gens Aeolia, claimed descent from the legendary Aeneas and the goddess Venus, they were not particularly influential in the late Roman Republic. Show images of ancient Rome and artistic depictions of Caesar's early life. Young Caesar's early life was marked by political turmoil and the social war. Show timelines of the late Roman Republic. His marriage to Cornelia, daughter of the prominent politician Lucius Cornelius Cinna, aligned him with the popular faction opposed to the conservative Optimates. Show portraits of Cornelia and Cinna. Caesar's early career saw him serve in the military and as a lawyer, demonstrating his ambition and oratorical skills. Show images of Roman legions and the Roman Forum. His charisma and connections allowed him to gradually climb the cursus honorum, the traditional path of political advancement in Rome. Military campaigns in Spain and Gaul. A general forges an army. Caesar's career took a significant turn with his military commands. Explore maps of Hispania, Spain and Gaul, modern-day France, and parts of neighboring countries. His governorship of Hispania Ulterior in 61 BC provided him with military experience and wealth. Show maps of Roman Spain and images of the Iberian landscape. Upon his return to Rome, he formed the first triumvirate with Pompey and Crassus, a powerful political alliance that allowed him to secure the governorship of Cisalpine Gaul, northern Italy, and Illyricum, the Balkans, and later Transalpine Gaul. Show maps illustrating the territories of the first triumvirate. Caesar's campaigns in Gaul, lasting from 58 to 50 BC, were a series of brutal conquests that expanded Roman territory and brought him immense fame and a loyal, battle-hardened army. Show maps of Gaul and illustrations of Roman legions battling Gallic tribes. Key battles like Alesia, where Caesar besieged a large Gallic force led by Vercingetorix, demonstrated his strategic brilliance and ruthlessness. Show artistic representations of the siege of Alesia and portraits of Vercingetorix. The geography of Gaul, with its rivers, forests, and fortified settlements, shaped the course of these campaigns. Political intrigue and the crossing of the Rubicon, the Republic in crisis. Caesar's growing power and popularity alarmed the Optimates in Rome, particularly after the death of Crassus and the increasing rivalry with Pompey. Explore maps of Italy and the city of Rome. The political climate in Rome became increasingly tense, with factions vying for control. Show images of the Roman Forum during this period of turmoil. The Senate, influenced by the Optimates, ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen. Show depictions of Senate meetings and Roman senators. In 49 BC, Caesar made the fateful decision to cross the Rubicon River with his legions, an act of open rebellion against the Senate that plunged the Republic into civil war. Show maps of the Rubicon River and artistic representations of Caesar crossing it. His famous quote, "Alia iacta est," the die is cast, marked this decisive moment. The geography of Italy became the stage for this internal conflict. The civil war and consolidation of power. Caesar victorious. The Roman civil war saw Caesar and his loyal legions clash with the forces of Pompey and the Senate across the Roman world. Explore maps of the Roman Republic during the Civil War. Key battles like Pharsalus in Greece, 48 BC, resulted in a decisive victory for Caesar and the death of Pompey. Show maps of Greece and artistic representations of the Battle of Pharsalus. Caesar pursued Pompey's remaining forces to Egypt, where he became involved in the dynastic struggles of Cleopatra. Show maps of Egypt and images of ancient Egyptian monuments. His victory in the Alexandrian War and his relationship with Cleopatra had a significant impact on Roman history. Show portraits or busts of Cleopatra. Caesar continued to campaign against Republican forces in North Africa, Battle of Thapsus, 46 BC, and Spain, Battle of Munda, 45 BC. Ultimately emerging victorious and consolidating his power in Rome. Show maps of North Africa and Spain highlighting these battles. The diverse geographies of these regions played a role in the strategies and outcomes of these conflicts. Caesar as dictator and reformer. Remaking Rome. Following his victories, Caesar returned to Rome as dictator perpetuo, dictator for life, effectively ending the Roman Republic and paving the way for the empire. Explore maps of Rome under Caesar's rule. During his brief period of absolute power, Caesar implemented significant reforms aimed at addressing the Republic's deep-seated problems. Show images of Rome and illustrations of Caesar's building projects. He reformed the calendar, standardized weights and measures, granted citizenship to people in the provinces, and redistributed land to veterans and the urban poor. Show timelines of Caesar's reforms and examples of Roman coinage from his era. His public works projects transformed the city of Rome. Show architectural plans or artistic reconstructions of Caesar's forum and other projects. Caesar's ambition and his disregard for traditional Republican norms, however, fueled resentment among some senators. The conspiracy and assassination, the Ides of March. Fearful of Caesar's autocratic rule and his perceived ambition to become king, a group of senators, including his former allies Brutus and Cassius, conspired to assassinate him. Explore images of the Senate and artistic depictions of the conspiracy. The assassination took place on the Ides of March, March 15th, in 44 BC during a Senate meeting in the Theater of Pompey. Show artistic representations of Caesar's assassination. Caesar's famous last words, "Et tu, Brute?" and "You, Brutus," highlight his shock at the betrayal of someone he trusted. The assassination plunged Rome into another period of civil war. Show maps illustrating the political divisions after Caesar's death. The physical location of Caesar's assassination became a significant site in Roman history. Aftermath and legacy. The rise of the Roman Empire. Caesar's assassination did not restore the Republic as the conspirators had hoped. Instead, it led to a power vacuum and another round of civil wars. Explore maps of the Roman world after Caesar's death. Caesar's adopted son and heir, Octavian, along with Mark Antony and Lepidus, formed the Second Triumvirate to avenge Caesar's death and restore order. Show portraits or busts of Octavian, Antony, and Lepidus. Their eventual victory over Caesar's assassins at the Battle of Philippi, 42 BC, solidified their power. Show maps of Greece and artistic representations of the Battle of Philippi. The rivalry between Octavian and Antony eventually led to another civil war, culminating in Octavian's victory at the Battle of Actium, 31 BC. Show maps of Greece and artistic depictions of the Battle of Actium. Octavian, later known as Augustus, became the first Roman emperor, ushering in the Pax Romana, a long period of peace and prosperity. Show portraits or statues of Emperor Augustus and images of the Roman Empire at its height. Caesar's legacy as a military genius, a political reformer, and a pivotal figure in the transition from republic to empire is undeniable. His name became synonymous with emperor in many languages. Julius Caesar's life was a whirlwind of ambition, conquest, political maneuvering, and ultimately, tragedy. From his early days navigating the complexities of the Roman Republic to his rise as a military titan and his brief, but transformative period as dictator, Caesar left an indelible mark on the course of Western civilization. His military campaigns expanded Roman power, his reforms reshaped Roman society, and his death paved the way for the Roman Empire. His story continues to fascinate and inspire, a testament to the enduring power of ambition and the complexities of leadership. What aspect of Julius Caesar's life and legacy do you find most compelling? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow history enthusiasts and travelers, and subscribe to World Icons and Travel for more explorations of the lives and times of remarkable figures. Until our next historical journey, farewell.